This episode of Nerds Gone Rogue is brought to you by Killers. All John ever wanted was to be normal, but the grisly murder of his parents when he was just a child left something terrible brewing inside him. John was a killer, a fact he'd accepted as he now lived on the streets, looking for a place he belonged in this world. On a night that seemed like fate, while on a train heading west, a stranger intervenes as John is on the verge of his most recent crime. His name is Professor James Conrad, and he asks John to come live with him and a group of young serial killers he has taken under his wing. Together they search for a purpose in their murderous ways. It isn't long after a new sadistic serial killer begins to terrorize Seattle, and throwing a wrench into all they are trying to accomplish. Time seems to be running out for the group to find the answers they are searching for. Where will they go? What is their purpose? And with the killing closing in, who will survive the night? Written by C. Benjamin Doyle, Killers is available now on Amazon and Amazon Kindle. Get your copy today. What's up, nerds? Welcome to Nintendo Pow Block for April 17th, 2018. Only 3 days till we get to build our giant cardboard robots. I'm one of your hosts, Corey Dirrig, and alongside me, as always, that retro code, Edward Varnell.
Totoro! No, it's Nintendo Pow Block. Hi, guys.
Joining me over here is the wise Wisconsinite, Jesse Douglas.
What's up, guys?
Yes!
I'm back.
And I didn't know what to say. I just never know what to say. And sometimes I'm like, should I say something? And then I'm just like, no, Jesse's here. So I'll just introduce Jesse and skim over it this time.
What you should do, Corey, is you should watch those movies, and then you'll find out that if you can get your kids to like stuff like that, that's actually good and you can stand, your life will be a lot easier.
Fair.
That's if you can watch it.
You know what? Fair. Fair.
Because trust me, I'm lucky. My kids, like for the most part, they like stuff that I don't mind. Yeah. Like this generation is a big YouTube generation.
Yeah.
And like the only YouTube stuff that they like is like this like family called FGTvers or whatever, and they do a lot of gaming and stuff together and just really goofy stuff, and I actually like watching them. They're actually pretty interesting to watch, but there's some really bad ones out there that are just so annoying and just
nice.
Can't stand. So I got lucky in that department.
Yeah, like I'm this week, since we kind of recorded a couple episodes of NGR last week because Matt's out of town, so, and we're recording this on the weekend instead of on Monday. So this week this whole room is going to be gone in like the next couple weeks, so like my scenery is going to change. But like this week we're going to do like kind of like a Disney / I'm gonna try to get some like gaming / like nerdy stuff in there, but like I want my kid to when she watches these movies or these plays these games or reads these, like if she sees something that is kind of what I like, I want her to see like there are women in this kind of space that she can look up to. So like I'm gonna do like Merida from Brave. I'm gonna do a lot of the stronger kind of female protagonists from Disney movies. Mulan is a good one. And what movie did we just watch? Coco. That's not a good example at all. But
not Lady in the Tramp.
No.
Is that female lead?
Yeah, I forget. But like, you know what I mean? I'm going to take some of these stronger kind of like female role models, and like, cuz like, look, every girl is like a Disney princess and that's great and everything, but I don't want her to think that she has to wait for something to happen for her, or like I want her to know that she can do whatever she wants and like kind of aim towards these characters that kind of make something of themselves instead of waiting for things to happen, or you know what I mean? And so like I'm doing that I'm going to do a couple for games, a couple for like X-Men and comic book style stuff, and you know, like Batgirl and stuff like that. And then I'm going to do a lot of Disney stuff because like we're kind of a Disney family. So yeah, so that's kind of what I'm going to try to do this week, is do some artwork for all that. So
I definitely watched a lot of Studio Ghibli's films because a lot of their movies are female protagonists, you know, starting out. And of course, one of the most recognizable ones, I said My Neighbor Totoro, is a good one. But like Spirits Away is definitely a good one to kind of understand, you know, how a young person can handle with fear, but be brave enough to overcome it. You know, it's a really good movie and it deserved the Academy Award that it got. And I think you would kind of enjoy it.
Yeah, Spirited Away is such an amazing movie. Like, yeah, even in that movie, like she's a younger, you know, girl, but like she knows like better than her parents. Even like her parents get caught up into this trap, you know, and she kind of gets annoyed with them and is like, come on guys, you know, like we shouldn't be doing this isn't right. And then they end up, you know, getting kind of screwed, and then, you know, she's left on her own to kind of deal with life and figure things out. And yeah, it's an amazing movie, but and then you're gonna find though too that as they get older, they might not like anything you like.
I mean, that's
like my daughter right now. She, instead of watching like Disney movies and princesses, she'd rather watch Power Rangers.
Fair. Hey, you know what?
Which, you know,
if my daughter grows up and that she's into Power Rangers, I think I did okay. So you know, because like
exactly, you know,
like
exactly.
I know you guys are like a little bit older than me, and like Power Rangers was kind of like right in my wheelhouse, and I was obsessed with Power Rangers for a long time.
I was watching it when it came out. I was in elementary when it came out.
I'm just kind of like
Corey. Me and you are probably like around the same age, aren't we? I was born in '83.
86.
Oh, okay.
So you're a couple years older. Yeah. So I guess like we're all kind of. I don't know. Yeah. I'm so used to talking to old men like Matt and Moose, who are going to be 40 soon. Jerks. And I can say that because they're not listening to this show, because Moose has to be on Nerds Gone Platinum's kind of pedestal. We're still beating them in download, so it's okay. Jerks.
I can't believe that I'm beating both of you guys, and you both look older than me.
Well, some of us weren't blessed with childlike features, Ed. Some of us are grown men.
If I shaved, I'd look way younger than I do.
I was still confused yesterday when I seen you. I was just like, what is that great beard on you?
I'll share a little embarrassing story. I don't think I shared, but when I was in high school, I had been working at it used to be Country Kitchen, and I was working in the back area, and there's a bunch of these guys that worked in the back, a couple of them that I didn't really care for anyways, but my mom had came in the back area because I was just about to be heading home, you know, from work, and she was going to pick me up and give me a ride. And she came into the back, and she had asked me, you know, if I was done soon, and they're like, is that your girlfriend? I'm like, no, that's my mom.
Wow.
Yeah, because like I said, if I shave, I look way younger than I am, and like I get that from my mom. Like my mom, like seriously, like holds her age really well. She, you know, like you can't. She's always looked really young. Like her whole family, like she's got two sisters, and they're all like both of them, you know, have always looked younger than they are. So I've got that from my mom's side of the family.
Nice. Yeah, my parents kind of, they both look way younger than they are too. Especially my mom. My mom's like 60. How old is my mom? Shoot. 60. She'll be 65 in June, and I don't know. She doesn't really look that old. My dad doesn't really look like he's going to be 67. this year too. So I don't know, man.
Just like how you tower over your parents.
Yeah.
Like, how the heck is he taller than his parents?
Yeah. Oh, that picture I posted on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah. My parents are small people. I don't know what happened. My dad's 5'9", and my mom's 5'3", and I'm 6'4" and a half, 6'5". So I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah. My son's gonna probably be taller than I was too. I think they're saying that he's gonna probably be like roughly around as tall as you are, Corey, when he gets older. They're that's only a prediction, but
Yeah.
because he's already he's only in first grade and he looks like he should be in like second or third at least.
Yeah. So I don't know, but yeah, I'm gonna try to do some gaming related drawings like Zelda. I want to do one of Breath of the Wild Zelda because that's kind of like the least princessy Zelda.
Yeah.
I want to do like Aloy and Lara Croft, and then on like the Disney side, I want to do Merida and Mulan and just a couple other. My brain's not working on Disney time right now. I gotta look at my infinities. Sorry. I don't know, but like I'll do maybe some other ones, and then comic book stuff like Storm and some X-Men, and I think it'd be cool. I think it'd be fun. Spider-Gwen I think would be a cool one. So yeah,
a lot more fun than I did for my son. It was fun, but we basically just bought a whole bunch of paints, and I at the time, for whatever reason, we decided to go with the sock monkey theme.
Oh, I like sock monkeys.
Yeah, so we had we've got a million sock monkeys, all stored away somewhere of all different kinds. But what I did is me and my sister painted big palm trees on the wall, and then painted sock monkeys hanging from the trees and stuff like that. So that was what we did in my son's. It was fun because I got to use my art skills a little bit, but yeah, it was took a little while because I wanted to put time in it and make sure I didn't screw up because you're painting. So
yeah.
Oh. Once again, I have no kids and don't plan on having none.
Well, yeah, that's fine. I mean, I'm scared and excited. I want to see I'm more interested to see how she grows into what she's going to be into, as opposed to because if she sees something on TV, the thing is, this is where bad license games come in, right? Because this is how I remember getting into video games, where I was obsessed with Ninja Turtles. Well, they made plenty of Ninja Turtles games for NES. So if she's watching, I don't know, what's a kid show, some dumb kids show,
Team Umizoomi.
Yeah, if they're that,
we had Muppet Babies.
Yeah. Muppet Babies. Sorry. So I'll just ease her into video games that way, and then maybe she'll learn to play better ones. So yep, that's the plan. That's the master plan.
Right. Let's see how wifey goes with that one.
Yeah, it's gonna start off with tablet games.
Nope. No, we already decided. We've already decided she's not allowed to play on phones or tablets, until she's old enough to realize that that's not not the only form of she's gonna play games. She's gonna use buttons like a real person.
Yeah, because then you have the I don't think we really dealt with it at all. Maybe once or twice I had to remind my daughter or whatever that the TV isn't a touch screen.
Yeah.
And who knows, by the time your kids are old enough, it may be your
no, nobody's touching my screens.
Yeah, I know, exactly. That's the thing, is it's all smudgy and stuff. It's the worst.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's those kind of issues that I'm, But I mean, the only thing about tablet games that's nice when they're younger is the math and the actual learning things are nice.
Yeah.
But because it's so much easier to get them, and there's easier access to getting that kind of stuff, and it doesn't really cost anything.
Yeah.
Because you can go and buy like flashcards and stuff like that, but a lot of the times all that schooling stuff they charge up the wazoo because they know they can.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, yeah. Welcome to Dadcast. Welcome to the Nintendads podcast. No, just
That's
kidding.
you two.
This is not the Nintendads podcast. You are in the wrong place for that.
That's the third wheel.
Yeah. So
My gay self cannot
see, Jesse, what it's going to turn into is going to turn into a sitcom where you and I are like pretending to be two gay dads, and Ed's our adopted son for insurance purposes. Oh man, why is your son older than you? Don't worry about it. Shut up.
Yes.
Oh man.
Just if I have a boyfriend, but
man. So I guess we can get into what we've been playing now that we're 16 minutes into the show. Jesse, we'll go with you first. What have you been playing besides murdering me with motorcycles in PUBG?
Hold on, before you go, Jesse, before you say that, everybody watch that episode of Squad Goals when it comes out, and while watching it, just set aside some time to play Yakety Sax from the Benny Hill show when it happened. Okay, go ahead and talk.
We had some pretty epic deaths, like every one almost.
Yeah, we had some pretty epic hiding out in a bedroom too, where we were like waiting for that guy to come in because we heard him running around outside, and then both of our weapons were set to single shot instead of auto.
Yeah.
We almost died.
The next thing you know, I see a guy creeping outside the window, and he throws a grenade through the broken window in there and kills us all. It was hilarious.
Oh, it was awesome.
Like, that's the thing about that game is, like, even if you die, like, you don't get mad. You just have to laugh about it. It's because it's like, and the thing is, I just, like, after we stopped recording, I finally found out how, like, to use all the buttons and everything, because I still, like, we're still both like don't really know exactly what we're doing, and so, like, I finally found out how to look down sights, because when you're playing third person, like, everything's third person, but you can first person look down sights.
Yeah. So
I didn't really exactly know how to do that, so
yeah,
it's it's one of those things, like, you'll find out with our squad goals that we, like, every game is, like, has different controls and you don't know what you're doing. But
yeah, I love that game though. Gosh, I'm so addicted to that game. Like, I liked when we were playing Fortnite, but I was like, I don't really know if this is a game that I can, like, play by myself. I like playing duos or squads or whatever. I actually prefer duos, like, just like you and me, like, playing through. But, like, when we started playing PUBG, like, that gameplay loop, that deeper gameplay loop of, like, okay, we got to find a backpack. Okay, do you have a backpack? I found a level 2 backpack over here. Do you want it? No, I got one. And then going around the house and, like, hey, I found a vest over here. I already got one. And then there's all these attachments for the weapons and stuff. Like, that deeper gameplay loop, and then us getting in the vehicles and driving to the next area and whatever, like, moving to that next area and trying to avoid, like, the red circle areas where there's like bombs that drop in the red circle areas and it's not even part of, like, the enclosing circle. It's just a different circle that's being bombarded by bombs, and then, like, trying to avoid that. And Jesse, we were driving, and Jesse was like, we'll be fine. We're just driving on the edge of this red circle, and to our right, a bomb just drops and, like, misses us by, like, this much.
yeah, it's that game is crazy. It's like always on the edge.
Yeah, playing that last night, I was like, it's 4:30 and I want to keep playing, but I know if I don't go to bed now, I won't get up and have a normal day. Oh, it was so much fun last night, man.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Well, what else have you been playing?
Well, we played some Halo 3 as well. finished that. But for like I played Far Cry a little bit the other day because that game I just loved. Like I don't like a lot of people are having like a lot of negative things to say about it, and yeah, it does have its issues. But I'm not playing it like caring about the story. I'm playing it like I play basically every other open world game where I don't really care about the story. I just care about having fun and, what adventure I'm going to get into the next time I load it up. So I could care less, I couldn't care less, I should say, about the storyline. So I'm enjoying it for what it is. And, just going around like some days I'll just start up the game and just care about hunting and that's it, just to make some money or whatever. Go around with the bow and arrow and shoot animals to get hides or whatever. But yeah, that I played some Titanfall 2 today just for whatever reason. I'm like, you know what? I haven't played this in like forever. I should play some Titanfall 2. So I fired that up, played that a little bit. And then on Switch, it's been a little while since I played Switch. I did play some some Bayonetta a while back. The first one. I still haven't finished it yet though.
Bayonetta is really good.
What else?
I haven't. Yeah, I need to finish a bunch of Switch stuff.
Yeah, I don't know what it was about the 360 version, but I just did not like it. It seemed like the graphics just seemed so bad that like everything kind of like almost blurred together when you're in motion, and I couldn't tell, distinguish really much of anything from one another. Like when a lot of stuff's going on, like I don't know, it just like I felt like your character was being lost kind of in everything, and it was hard to like really tell what I was doing at times. But like I don't know if it's because of the upgraded graphics or whatever that were on the newer version that came with the game that it seemed better. I don't know, but yeah, I've been enjoying that. And then what else? I played and beat bad dudes in like 22 minutes.
Why?
Bad dudes.
Just because I don't have any like beat 'em up games on my Switch, and so I just got that because it was
3.
super cheap. Yeah, I know, but I don't know anything about it, so I just.
That's why you need to get Sengoku 3. It's to beat 'em up. What else do you need to know? It's a Neo Geo beat 'em up.
I didn't even know it existed or where, like that's the thing. I don't really. I mean, I know that it existed because I've heard you talk about it recently, like on the podcast, but it's just always something I forget to go look into or whatever, or look at. How much is it?
It's $7.99.
Oh, okay. So it's like in the same vein where it's on the cheaper side.
Yeah,
Okay.
because it's the Neo Geo game, so it's the arcade version.
Okay.
So.
I think my problem is I'll be honest, I ignore a lot of that Neo Geo stuff, like all those like, like arcade looking things, because I just like, I don't know, I just ignore it.
A lot of them only were playable at arcades,
Okay.
because once the Neo Geo got like discontinued, you weren't really able to play those games. And don't forget, Neo Geo games back in the 90s used to cost $200.
Yeah.
So.
I just wish we would get some like more games like the old school, arcade games that we grew up playing, like like the Simpsons arcade game, and like the X-Men games.
Well,
and,
Konami
all that kind of stuff.
Konami lost all that license.
Yeah.
So whoever holds the license for that game, they would have to remake the whole game all over.
Yeah.
That's why Ubisoft did like Turtles in Time. That remake, because they would have to pay Konami to get that whole all that coding and stuff.
Okay.
So.
And then the last thing that I played on Switch that I've been playing quite a bit lately actually is I've been going back to Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle.
Yes.
And
I've been playing that too.
I've been trying to play the mushroom things, that are scattered all over the level. That that, and man, am I getting my ass kicked? Like, dude, those are all those things are 10 times harder than the game ever gets.
Yeah,
it's insane how hard they are. I don't know what to do. I honestly don't know how to beat some of those, because there's impending doom no matter which direction you go. It's insane. It's I'd put the one that I was playing trying recently, I'd put it up there with Cuphead and stuff. It's as hard as that or harder. I seriously don't know what to do. Just get my butt handed to right away, no matter where I move to. It's this one where there's this big dude inside of a big robot thing with a hammer and a square area, and then there's pipes going up on each side, and then all around there's all the characters that would have normally been bosses in the original game. There's tons of those everywhere, so you're going against tons of bosses everywhere, and then you've got 4 or 5 chomper the chomper things or whatever, bouncing around, taking anything that gets close to them out. So it's somehow you've got to draw them in, all the characters into those chompers without actually getting yourself killed by the chompers. And you've got to take every single character out in so many turns. And it's how am I supposed to do this? I can't even take out the main one that you start out by in the middle square area, let alone all the rest of them. It's insane how hard those are.
So it's kind of a hard puzzle.
Yeah,
you gotta figure it out.
Well, and it's not even a puzzle. It's just
I mean, the fight feels like a puzzle. You got to figure out what goes with what.
Yeah, it's crazy. But every single one of these things you're going against has over 1,000 hit point bar. It's they've all got massive boss size life bars.
Wow.
It's crazy. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to beat it. Seriously, I'm probably just not even gonna try anymore on that one, at least. But fair. So yeah, that's what I've been playing lately.
Nice. Ed, what have you been playing?
So I'm just gonna go down the list. I'm not gonna really get into details and stuff. So for Switch, Sengoku 3, Breath of the Wild, Blossom Tale. For PS4, Ratchet and Clank, Hellblade, Rise of the Tomb Raider, that I played, and then for Xbox One, picked up Hellblade. Also picked up some other games for the system, but I've been playing Battle Knight Chasers or Battle Chasers Nightwing or something like that. Oh, okay. It's an RPG from THQ that's coming to Switch, so I've been working on that. And I'm trying to grind in that game before I move on, because I've been getting my tail kicked in the mug. Okay. So I'm trying to grind in there. It's a fun game. I don't know how long it is, how long it's going to be, but I think you unlock most of everybody's powers and stuff at level 23. So right now I'm at level 8 for my characters. So I just got to continue fighting, and I'm trying to get their stuff, the characters that I got unlocked for that. Been playing Gears of War 4. Been playing Gears of War 2. Tried Crackdown, and it's a fun game, but the narrator needs to shut up. He just keeps talking. I'm like, dude, shut up. And it's kind of weird on how you just fall into enemies. It's kind of easier to get through it. It's just you lock on them, hold the right trigger button, and it just shoots and kills them, and then because it's auto aim, and then that's it. And it's just okay, there's not really a challenge in this game. So I only did one level, one mission. So hopefully to get further into that. But I'm like, that's pretty much what I've been playing. Well, Halo 3, I beat with Jesse and Corey. So this is actually, for me personally, it's my third Halo game that I beat. And it's weird because I did 5 first, 4 with you guys, and then 3 with you guys. So 1 and 2 are the only ones that I have left. Which 2 is, I can believe that thing has 15 missions. I'm like, oh, this is going to be forever.
Yeah.
But I do have State of Decay, so I'm going to install in that, and hopefully me and Jesse can start some State of Decay before 2 comes out. I actually got 2 copies of State of Decay too, because when my job was closing, I took about 14. I took about like 19 games that we couldn't do nothing with them. We couldn't sell them or anything. So I took 19 of them. Be like, well, I got like 6 for PlayStation 4, and then like 13 for like Xbox One. And I'm just like, I showed Corey all these games. It's like, I have all of this stuff.
I'm surprised you didn't. I'm surprised you didn't try to grab any like 3DS or Switch ones.
No, all the good ones for Switch and 3DS were gone. Like, the last Switch games that somebody bought was Troll and I.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and not all the Switch games were part of the sale, so I just like whatever. But since SteamWorld Dig for Wii U was part of the sale, I was like, yeah, I'll get this. So got SteamWorld Dig, and then I got that for PS4 also.
Nice.
But that's pretty much what I've been playing. Catching up on some games, trying to work on this backlog and everything. Oh, Ikaruga I played. Geometry Wars Evolve I played also. But I'll be getting back into a lot of my Switch because like Breath of the Wild, I do want to finish. I want to start up Doom, and I kind of want to finish up a lot of the indie games that I got on my Switch before I start buying some new stuff for it. But yeah, that's what I've been playing and everything.
Yeah, I actually did play State of Decay for a little bit the other day too. I forgot about that. Just I tried one of the newer the expansions that were added or whatever, where you like start out as some military chick or something like that. But
does that game have an ending to it, or it's just?
I honestly don't know because I've never beat it. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. I don't know. I don't know for sure, I guess, because like I like as much time as I put in that game, I really didn't get that far because I play open world games like to my own leisure. I don't really pay it too much attention to stuff, like that you're supposed to do. I usually just play them to have fun, like, and not really worry about start progression or whatever. So unless I absolutely have to get like a certain gun that I want or something like that, that's fun. But otherwise I because like there's a whole like world building, and you've got to build your bases and like take over new bases and build them up, and I tried to get into that stuff, but I didn't really worry about it too much. So I don't really know, to be honest, if there's an ending.
Oh, okay. Well, Corey, what you been playing?
Well, I played a lot of PUBG with Jesse last night until like 4:30 in the morning. That was fun. I don't want to double dip because like, we haven't talked about this on Arsenal X yet, but like we finished the Halo 3 campaign, which was really fun. I've been playing a lot of stuff on the other consoles too, but for Nintendo, like I haven't really played a ton of Nintendo stuff except for Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. I've been trying. I want to finish that soon because like the Donkey Kong DLC is coming soon, and I want to play through that, especially with Tropical Freeze coming out. I'm really on like a weird I can't wait for Donkey Kong stuff kick, which is weird. So I've been playing some Mario Kart 8 for fun, just to like relax. Those are kind of the only 2 Switch games that I've been playing. Mario Kart 8 is really good. Like every time, like I know everybody knows that Mario Kart 8's good, but like sometimes I just forget how good that game is. and when you pop it in and you just play it for fun, like it's just so pretty and so just kind of perfect almost, you know. So
Nice.
it's just so much fun.
It's weird that you said Mario Kart. I was cleaning my room up, and then I see my copy of Tokyo Mirage Session. I think I'm gonna go back to that. I've been in like an RPG field, so since I got a lot of downtime, I'm gonna put some work into that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've kind of been in the mood to get into some racing. I actually almost downloaded the Formula One game that's on a Game Pass or whatever. There's
nice.
there's a couple of different kind of racing games on there. There's like the Rally 3 is on there, and one of the Formula One.
Yeah.
And I almost downloaded it, but I'm like, wait a minute, why am I doing this? I've had Burnout Paradise since day one release, and I've only played it that one day. You know, when it came out, I played it after it was done downloading, and I haven't touched it yet. So I really should go back and play that a little bit because I was looking forward to that. So
I got the 360 copy for it.
Yeah, I actually was thinking about it because it's backwards compatible on Xbox One. So I was thinking about downloading it just to play it. But I don't know. Do you guys both have Mario Kart 8 for Switch, right?
Yep.
I don't. I have to buy it.
Oh, you don't?
Ed, I was thinking we could do a fun squad goals for Mario Kart. There's a way we can all play together, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I think you just have to do it online or whatever.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool if we did a battle mode or something, or do a 8 race kind of Grand Prix style thing.
Yeah,
I think that'd be fun.
I'll probably pick it up Friday.
Well, you can do. Can you do where it's just the 3 of you racing, without computers?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can do that.
Because that would I love that game, but I haven't really played Mario Kart games a whole lot. I mean, other than I guess when's the last time that I played one a lot? Maybe
Double Dash.
Yeah, with GameCube's probably the last time that I played it quite a bit.
I love Double Dash
because we have one?
Yeah, Mario Kart Wii.
Mario Kart. Yeah.
Okay.
The worst Mario Kart game.
Although
Mario Kart 7 came out to 3DS. Yes.
I love my GameCube. Yeah, it's sitting here on the floor play me. And I'm like, soon, buddy. Soon.
Oh, my God. Speaking of controllers, they're I'm so tempted. It's $160 or something like that. But there's this dude who mods Dreamcast controllers and makes them wireless.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you can have it where the there's a battery pack inside of it and there's a battery pack down where the second slot memory card slot would be or something like that. And so there's built-in memory into it, so you don't have to put a memory card into it.
Mm-hmm.
And then on top of it, though, if you do want to put the memory card into it, you can, the ones with the little screen, but you don't have to because there's a lot of memory in it, and basically all it is just for visual purposes to put the one in the top, because you can have it. He has it modded where it uses then the little mini screen on the memory card as a thing to tell you the life of the battery.
Yeah.
And then it also shows other display readout things that you can do that are that are part of the mod or whatever.
Oh, nice.
But it's really cool, and I just love the Dreamcast controller.
Yeah. That Dreamcast controller, man.
Yes.
Dreamcast was a nice little system for a year and a half.
Yeah.
RIP. Okay, well, since we're now 39 minutes into the episode. We can get some news, I guess. I know we kind of talked about this a little bit last week, but this comes from Nintendo Life. Did Bethesda just tease Doom 2 for this year's E3? E3 is rapidly approaching, with 2 months separating us from some hopefully great gaming reveals, but one publisher that hasn't been building the hype for their latter half of this year is Doom and Skyrim Wonder Studio Bethesda, until now. In a conversation with DualShockers, Bethesda Softworks Senior Vice President and marketing Pete Hines was asked about any potential news surrounding the company's presence at E3 and what fans could expect to see, aside from teasing, quote, a lot of new stuff. One phrase in particular has us wondering if there might be a little more than meets the eye. Quote, I couldn't give you any guesses as to what we're going to announce when those games will be out, but I will say we have a lot of new stuff to talk about at E3. Whether or not folks realize it, this is the hell on earth time for us at E3. We are in the midst of so much planning and the work for all of that content, but I'm really excited. In case you've missed the reference, describing E3 as hell on earth time for Bethesda could absolutely be a subtle nod towards the upcoming Doom sequel. The original series of id Software's Doom games released in the 90s saw a second release titled Doom 2 Hell on Earth launching for the MS-DOS shortly before arriving on the likes of PlayStation and Sega Saturn. So, I mean, he's a marketing guy. He's good with words. He can sneak it in there. Do you think we're going to get Doom 2 this year? It's about time.
I think we'll get an announcement. I don't think it'll be out this year, though.
I don't think it'll be out this year, but I think we'll get an announcement.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be out for Switch. I think they're going to say that for a Nintendo Direct for next year.
What if they announce Doom at Bethesda, and then it's also in Nintendo's E3?
Well, I could see that actually happening. Honestly, with the the feedback and the praises that they got for the first one on Switch, I honestly don't think that they're gonna do the whole work on it for everyone else and then switch later. I think it would be in their best interest to try to have it out at the same time, as everyone else. I
don't think that the thing about it is that Bethesda wouldn't be working on a Switch version. I don't think they'll have another company do a port of it. So that's why I say
think it's going to be Panic Button. Like they would be dumb if they didn't ask Panic Button to do it. They already know the engine. They already know the software. They already know Doom. So, I mean,
because unless Bethesda, if they do it for Switch, Bethesda will have to build it from the ground up.
Yeah. I think if Doom is announced, it'll come out probably May 2019.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's when Doom originally released was in May, right? Was it May or March?
Yeah.
It was
March.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it was March.
Okay, so I bet it'll be released around the same time because they're not going to want to put Doom up against Call of Duty, Destiny, Red Dead, whatever else Nintendo's got coming out this year. Presumably, Ubisoft has a few things up their sleeve for this fall. So,
yeah.
Yeah, but I could see them though working side by side with with Panic Button or whatever to to try to get it, because I just feel like that, if there's any company that would try to appease the fans and and show appreciation for how well it did on the first one did on Switch, I think it would be them to try to make sure that everything gets done all at the same time. Yeah. And didn't we hear in the past too that whatever system that they use for making games is one of the easiest to port to Nintendo. I thought the way that they whatever programs or whatever they use to make their games is like really like fluid to be able to mix between systems or whatever.
I think that was the case for Wolfenstein.
Okay.
I think they had to work to make it that way. For Doom,
Yeah.
I think they went and kind of like reverse engineered the engine.
Okay.
And then for Doom, I think Panic Button. That's why it took so long for Doom to come to Switch. Is like I think it took them about a year. They said to port it, but now they kind of reverse engineered the engine to run on Switch, and now they're able to like do that faster with Wolfenstein, or like use the engine that they've kind of built for Switch to put Wolfenstein in there. So because Wolfenstein's running on the same engine as Switch, or as Doom. So
Doom.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
all right, so we talked about this a little bit as an expansion pack episode that's coming up soon, and we kind of went in on that on this. But Minecraft Switch now has Xbox achievements, so you can go in and play your Xbox game on your Switch because it's cross-platform. But you can also now earn achievements for your Xbox Live account on the Switch version of Minecraft. And Ed and I were talking about this. What if this is kind of Microsoft testing the waters to put some of their smaller IP on Switch and kind of utilize the Switch as the, kind of like their handheld without them actually having to do the research and development and wasting resources on making their own handheld? What if they kind of developed a partnership with Nintendo where like, hey, we're making a new Banjo game. It's coming to Xbox One and Switch, or Super Lucky's Tales, which was another one that we didn't even talk about, Ed. Or, Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Or, what if we make a new Battletoads game? It could be on Switch. So, Minecraft has Xbox achievements. Is there something more in the works here, do you guys think?
I don't know. Like touching on like what you guys said, like with the fact that Microsoft right now owns Rare, and Rare being, something that was a very, very big thing, on old school Nintendo. Like I honestly could see them like making like a new Banjo and Kazooie or something like that, and actually having it go on Nintendo, because let's be honest, like it would be in Rare's best interest to be on those systems that they kind of were used to be known for. Like they had a massive following on Nintendo, and like them, I'm glad they're on Microsoft now, and like I'm glad that we got like Sea of Thieves and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But I think for nostalgia purposes, they could like make a lot of money putting like Rare games and stuff on Nintendo again.
Yeah,
like as well.
Yeah, I mean, you think
like
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, that's fine. I didn't really have much more to say.
I was just gonna say, you think of all the IP that made Rare, is so intrinsically tied to Nintendo. Like, and I know Microsoft doesn't own Donkey Kong, but you look at Donkey Kong Country, you look at Perfect Dark. You like I was talking to Ed. What if they made a kind of either like a first? What if they wanted to make a new Perfect Dark first-person shooter that kind of resembled the old N64 style games that Nintendo fans would appreciate? What if they made a cross-platform version of Perfect Dark for Switch that would play nice with the Xbox One version? You still have to sign into your Xbox Live account. You can still earn achievements on Switch for your Xbox Live account, but it would provide a game for Nintendo that Nintendo fans would appreciate, and it would play nice with the Xbox One version.
Yeah. And it would give Nintendo like, because they have Splatoon, like that's kind of their first person kind of kids first person shooter type thing.
Well, not like so much first person, but more of a shooter.
Yeah.
It's kids
shooter,
first.
But
it would
give
shooter.
them. Yeah, like if they were to have that, like that old school style, Perfect Dark, like that could be like the mid-range, like a game that kids and adults could both, enjoy type thing.
Yeah.
For a first-person shooter. Like that's like, because now Nintendo has Doom and stuff like that adults can play for multiplayer, first-person shooter and stuff like that. But that would kind of be a nice touch to add to the FPS games for Switch, is having something that's kind of like both kids and adults can enjoy. So
Yeah. I mean, I would love to see some, even if it's not new IP, I would like to see like the HD versions of Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie make the eShop, or like Conquer Live and Reloaded almost could make it over there, or Cameo, or some of these early Xbox Rare style games, 360 games. So yeah, that was just kind of a cool announcement that like Minecraft Switch has Xbox achievements, and they go to your Xbox gamer tag and whatever. And I don't know, it'd just be interesting to see them do something more with it.
Yeah, I definitely would be all for basically like a buddy system,
Right.
like because Xbox knows that they don't want to touch the handheld, because it's just not in their best interest. And honestly, Sony has been doing it for a little while, and Nintendo's been doing it since it was even a thing. So like for Microsoft to like push their fans to Nintendo, and at the same time Nintendo, pick up some of their games that, and have them on their system, it's like they can kind of like, work together, but still be competitive, in their own ways.
Yeah. And it wouldn't ever be like Halo or Gears or Sea of Thieves or State of Decay. It wouldn't be like their big franchises, but it could work as like, okay, well, we're going to put a new Banjo game on Xbox One, but we know Nintendo fans appreciate Banjo, so we're going to publish it on Switch as well. You still have to log into your Xbox Live account, and maybe for releasing it on Nintendo, we'll see a bigger profit and see more gains come back from the Nintendo fan base, more than like the Xbox fan base. So
yeah,
cool. The next story, this comes from Game Informer. Shovel Knight has officially hit 2 million copies sold. Yay!
Nice.
Let me read this story here, if it loads. Computers, they don't work well. Okay, so Yacht Club Games has announced that Shovel Knight, the Blue Knight who everyone digs, haha, good one, nice Game Informer, has sold 2 million copies. The announcement came from the studio today that recounting the long journey Shovel Knight took to get to this point. The game hit 1 million units after 18 months, but took another 26 months from that point to hit 2 million. In that time, the game has had 2 DLC expansions, with a third one on the way, a new card game, multiple Shovel Knight guest appearances, and more. Yacht Club also broke down the platforms where the 2 million number comes in. Let's see. So the 3DS version is second place with 23.9% of the purchases. Switch is in third place with 17.6% of the sales, and coming in fourth place is the Wii U version at 14.3% of the sales. The Windows platform is in first place by 0.5%. So, yeah, Nintendo dominating, definitely well over 50% of the sales of Shovel Knight. So,
so it didn't even sell that one on PS4 and
PS4.
Xbox?
PS4 is 9% sold on PS4. Xbox One doesn't even have a number. Like this last kind of chunk, probably like 15%, is divided up by Xbox One, Sony Computer Entertainment cross-buy, which would be PS4, PS3, Vita.
Okay.
And then less than 1% is Mac, and then other platforms. So, Yeah.
Wow.
But Switch is definitely, let's see here, if I can do math real quick in my head. 40, 54, 55, 56% of Shovel Knight sales has been on a Nintendo platform. So, nice. Ed's taking a nap. He's done. He's done today.
At the stretch. No, just at the stretch.
Yeah. But congratulations, Yacht Club, for selling 2 million units. I, for one, will be first in line when King of Cards comes out, because I love me some Shovel Knight, and King of Cards was a blast to play at PAX. So,
yay!
Yeah, I've been wanting to get it. I haven't yet. I've just kind of been holding off for the full, everything to come out, and then I might end up hopefully getting it physical. Yeah. Because it's something I'm pretty sure I'll like. Like, I've watched enough gameplay and stuff like that, and it's kind of like, for me, those the retro looking games are kind of hit and miss with me. Mm-hmm. But that one definitely has enough meat to it that I think I'd really enjoy it a lot. So
yeah, that's one of the few indie games I think I would have the physical edition of. Like, I found the Axiom Verge. Well, I didn't find it. I bought it on Amazon. The Axiom Verge physical copy for Switch. I bought that. When Shantae comes out, I will be buying that. Shovel Knight, I'll be buying that. There's a few others. Like, when SteamWorld Dig 2 comes out, I'll probably be buying that too. So, I mean, the indie physical copies are kind of few and far between, but there's a few standout ones that I would definitely buy the physical. Super Meat Boy is another one I would totally buy. Whoops. The physical copy for. So, yeah. Yeah. Man,
I'm still like looking forward to Octopath Traveler and stuff too.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that game.
Awesome. That game's gonna be awesome.
Yes.
The last news story here that we're gonna cover today, at least, because there's a few other ones, but I know we've still got Arsenal X, and we don't want to double dip on a lot of these stories because some of them are both. So, Iconoclast is officially coming to Switch with new difficulty options and a boss rush mode. Told you, Ed. I told you this game was going to come to Switch, and I know you don't want it to, and I don't know why you don't want it to, but it's coming. You're welcome.
I wanted to get some love on PlayStation, and it seems that it didn't get.
Give them that.
It seems that it didn't get that much love on PlayStation. So I think once it gets to Switch, I think there's going to be huge jump in sales for this game.
Yeah, I can't wait for this game, man. It looks so cool. Have you seen this game, Jesse?
No, I don't think I have. Yeah.
Take a look at it. It's really cool.
Yeah,
and I know you a person who. It deals a little bit with religion, but you have to play the game to understand how they treat it. It's really, really good.
It is. I can't wait to play this game.
What's the full title of it?
Iconoclast.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And there's no like an edit edition.
Mm-mm.
It's described as an excellent Metroid-inspired platformer. So, thank you for using Metroid.
I know I've heard of it like a million times, but there's just there's a lot of games that I've heard of, and I just haven't. There's just so many games to try to keep up with sometimes, and I just don't have the free time to go online and just look everything up.
I just stopped keeping up. I just wait for Ed to tell me what indie games are good, and I'm like, sure, I believe you.
I mean, this one it came out around the time Celeste came out, and like it didn't get that much buzz because like Celeste with its ratings, with its reviews and stuff and getting good ratings, kind of overshadowed it. But I'm like, it's a really, really great game, man. I just didn't want to come to Switch because I wanted a lot of people to actually see it on PlayStation 4 and see that how great this game is, and it just didn't really. I don't think it's going to get that much buzz. I think once it touches Switch, it's going to get more sales in it.
Yeah, because I know I've heard you talk about you've been playing it or whatever.
Yeah, I finished it.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
yeah, because I do remember it coming out around the same time as the Celeste or whatever. But
Yeah.
I've just been so pumped for Lightfall. Like that's all I like when anytime I see any of those type of games, like Meat Boy or any of that kind of stuff, it's just like I just can't wait for Lightfall. That game looks so amazing.
I'm going to try to get the Lightfall guys on here because when I was talking to him playing the game at PAX, he was just so like some people are, when you make games, they're just kind of like there to go through the motions, not like the AAA ones. You can tell which ones are there who are kind of like, yeah, I'm here to promote the game, blah blah blah. This is the marketing cycle of the game. But you see someone that's super passionate and like almost kind of nervous about showing his game. Mm-hmm. It's like super awesome to see someone that passionate about their game. To like, I want to get them on here.
I wonder if the dude that I watched the there's like a really really good video gameplay video of the game out that I've watched like, I don't know, at least probably like 10 times because I just can't get enough of it. But he, like the creator, I believe is, or something, one of the creators is like going through while one of the guys is playing or something and just kind of breaking everything down like. Mm-hmm. I could give you the link or whatever, and maybe we could share it or something if people want to see it. But it's a really good breakdown of like the game and just like breaking down all the mechanics and different things in it. It's really good. But I think that's why I got into the game so much, is because like when you have videos like that about a game where it's like breaking things down and you can, hear how passionate about the game that the guy is. It really helps, you take it all in. I guess you could say so.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Well, we did it, guys. Nintendo Pow Block episode something for April 17th. Yeah, we did it.
Yes.
We did it. Almost Labo time. And man, 1 week till South Park on Switch. Woohoo! So excited.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I can't wait. I cannot wait. Ed, don't roll your eyes. I can't wait for South Park.
Who knows? I'll probably be walking out of Target with it. Be like,
Ed doesn't.
Honestly,
Ed doesn't South Park.
I thought Fractured Butthole was already on it. That's how like out of the loop I am with that.
Oh man, I can't wait.
I thought it. Yeah, I think that's a game that I definitely do want to pick up, and like just for whatever reason, that type of game just seems like it's made for Switch.
It is. It kind of like the new battle system, and I know we're wrapping up here, but like the new battle system kind of reminds me a little bit of like if Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle had like a 4x7 square grid instead of like a 20x20 one. So
yeah,
it's cool. I kind of like the new battle mechanic. I was just like, I don't know if I can play this on Xbox One right now, and I'm sure it'll come to Switch eventually because like Doom was coming out and Wolfenstein had been announced. I'm like, dude, if those games are coming to Switch, South Park has to come to Switch at some point. I'm like, I'll wait. So but anyways, this has been Nintendo Pow Block. Thank you guys so much for watching. You can find Nintendo Pow Block on Tuesdays and Fridays here on youtube.com/NGRradio or on your podcast service of choice. Join our Facebook group at facebook.com/groups/Nintendo Pow Block. Labo's coming up. We just updated our wallpaper to celebrate Labo and cardboard building. So check it out. Follow us on Twitter at NGR Pow Block. Follow us on Instagram at Nintendo Pow Block. Download our family of shows here on the network, including Arsenal X, Nerds Gone Platinum, World 1 podcast, and of course, Nerds Gone Rogue. Jesse, where can we find you?
You can find me on Twitter at @sub_humanist.
Ed, where can we find you?
You guys can find me on Twitter at @RetroCode, and you can find Optional Opinion on SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play, TuneIn, and other podcast apps.
Yeah, and you can find me at Corey and HD on Twitter and Instagram. You can also find me on the various other shows on the network. Check out Pod and Play Season 3. We've got a couple more episodes, Pod and Play Season 2.
Pod and Play Season 2.
Season 2, man, we're already in pre-production for Season 3, so, like, yes. Sorry. Jesse, we need to talk to you about coming on some of the Xbox episodes, too, by the way. Check out Pod and Play. Check out Squad Goals. We've put a lot of hard work into those shows specifically. Check out Trophy Hunters from Nerds Gone Platinum. Some reason they keep playing Tony Hawk. I'm really confused. I need to talk to Jason, see if he's taking some pills. I don't know. Yeah, we've put a lot of work into these Let's Play shows, and we're pretty proud of them. We have an indie one coming up soon, so check that out. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and until Friday, we love you.
Bye, everybody. Woo-hoo.
I'm gonna win.
Oh, jeez.